Range. Range is the first measure of variability of data. How can you measure the variability in data? Range is the difference between the maximum and the minimum values of the data. So you might have a data set. You'll just take the maximum value, you'll just take the minimum value, and you'll find out the range. Now, the problem is that it might be affected hugely by the extreme data points, and it doesn't take into account any other data point whatsoever in the data. You might have the million data points in the data set, but it won't take care of any of those points. It will just take care of the highest and the lowest point. That's the range. Now, for example, you have this range: 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 5. The range is 100 minus 1. 100 is the maximum, 1 is the minimum. So the range is 99. Other data set is almost like the same earlier data set. Instead of 100, you have 6. So 6 is the highest value, 1 is the lowest value, so range is 5. So are you seeing this? How much range is affected by the extreme values? Okay, so this is the problem with range. Then interquartile range. Now there is one advantage of interquartile range. That is, it measures the spread of the middle 50% of the data. Okay, that is, it is actually covering Q3 minus Q1. 50% of the data. It is just taking care of that 50% of the data in middle. So for example, if you have the data here, and so 25% of the data is lying here. This is 50% of the data below than this, and this is 75%. So interquartile range, basically it takes care of this part, this one, which is this, okay, this part between Q3 and Q1. Now the good part is that it is not affected by the extreme values here at the data. It is not affected by extreme values.